Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my fun and games in RoadCraft. And today is day 6 here in Sojourn, and we are absolutely flying along. I think maybe today we might not go quite as quick, but I think I said that yesterday and we still got through a couple of things. So hopefully we'll knock over a couple of tasks today and keep up our good work. I think the plan for today in Sojourn is that we're going to do a couple of the tasks that popped up yesterday, and I might think about doing the Scouty task, the last of the find the 3 objects one that we haven't really focused on much yet. It's a bit of a side task. So we'll see how we go. Let me swoosh over anyway. So I'm going to swoosh, swoosh. There we go. So you can see we are up to 56% now here in Sojourn. And when I open that up, we've completed 19 out of 31 objectives and 3 out of 8 side objectives. And you can see on the map, we've kind of discovered a lot of it. You can see that sort of little side map on the right there. You can see there all the trucks are. That's that's the port. And down in the bottom right corner. We've got those 2 sinkholes, sort of a bit more centered. And then there's still a little bit of unexplored stuff up in the very top right corner. So in what I would call the northeast. So anyway, enough rabbiting. Let's get into it. See what we can sort of sort out. See if we can have a good day again today.
It's a nice change of pace to see a place that's not falling apart here. I guess even sinkholes know better than to open under supply depots. Or they like taller structures. Like that newly built radio tower that got swallowed by one. That's why they had to reactivate the old one, which we need to fix. But sometimes there's no fixing the old things. And it's better just to let it go. Let's hope that's not the case this time.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. I think you said that yesterday and possibly even the day before. So it seems like that's a bit of a glitch in terms of Kelly saying that all the time. Oh, well, anywho, what have we got that I'm focusing on? And, hey, I've got the sound on today. How about that? Man, what a silly head yesterday. All right, so tasks that are worth doing. We've got to prepare the resources for the upcoming repairs. So prepare for the repair. And we need 11 steel pipes and 9 concrete slabs. And we just need to store those into a base. So I think we should be able to do that one. Restart the canyon gas holder needs electricity route all the way up here. So that's going to be an electricity, what's that, line layer that we're going to need to do, which I quite like. And then another route onto here, and it looks like that needs power as well. So I may well, when I'm doing my crot cable layer up here where it goes to get to here, I might also just run it onto here just because I can. Then we've got bring the pump to the oil spills, which is this one here, which is probably what we'll use the mule for. Transport the cargo truck to the sinkhole. I think that's one coming from down here. I think that's the truck down there. It's just got to go up there, so that might be okay. And explore the areas of potential historic interest, which needs us to go sort of off-road up here. Well, why don't we start with that? Let's start with that. And if we're going to do that, what better to do it in than the mighty Lynx 119. All right, so Lynxy. Apparently found 2 objects already. Whoa, let's just go right on the edge and hope we don't crash. Good. And we've got to go over there, so I'm assuming we'll come out here. Ooh. Oh, I didn't actually go where I thought it would. Where have I got to go? Man. Right. Well, that kind of, sort of doesn't look great, does it? What does this look like here? Oh, I don't think I can get up much of those. Get up there, but I don't know that I really want to. Or maybe that's what I have to do. Maybe that's what I have to do. Jeepers. Oh well, let's just see. This could end up with the links ending up on its bottom. But we know it's capable, but boy, we're going to ask a fair bit of it to come up this slope. All these boulders in the way and everything. I wonder if I can winch on anything on the way up. Probably not. And that one boulder there looks absolutely in the wrong spot, doesn't it? I really don't like the look of this. This is almost certainly not going to work. That's a nasty boulder because it's angled. It's got cuts on it, if you like, to make it hard to get grip on. Come over its friend. We can without getting... No, we'll get beached on that, so let's try that again. Can't quite get over the edge of it. Maybe this is not the way to go. Maybe this is not the way to go. It looks good, but I'm feeling like it's purposely going to make it too hard for me to get up here. You never know. This turn here that I've got to kind of try and wangle my way around is like really hard to get around. Back that way. Can we do that? Can we go up there? That hop hop? Not really. Back wheels just caught. This is where SnowRunner's a bit better because we would have had a winch spot we could have grabbed. Whereas I guarantee there's no winch spots up here. Those rocks won't be winchable. Okay, so we can't get up there. Or at least I can't. Somebody else probably could, but I can't. Well, let's try another spot, because obviously we're going to have to get up onto that embankment thingy. And that is not the place to do it. So let's have a little look. We've got a nicer spot. See, that there looks nicer. I wonder if there's a better spot further around, but it doesn't. Well, maybe. Maybe we'll come this way. But this is where we just sort of have to do a bit of exploring, a bit of fiddling about. We can find something useful. Back where we were. Get out there. So we can look out there. This is where we started. Maybe up there. Across that water? Yeah, should be able to cross that. That's a lot. This looks a lot nicer. This way. Let's get up that last little bit. Of course, there's a barrel in the way. It just makes it that much harder. There's...
Hey, feel like something different? I have a request from a bunch of scientists. Sounds like they're on the lookout for things to dig up. They want you to check out a few areas where some relics of the past could be hidden. Nothing wrong with helping out science for a quick change of pace, I guess.
Oh, we don't have to just go here. We've got to... got to scan, we've got to find out. We didn't have to do that before, so I don't know if we were just lucky or we just sort of fell over something by mistake. I didn't actually see any objects as we went, but obviously as we've gone, we've managed to sort of just get past them. So let's go along here. Pull up there. I don't really even know what I'm looking for. Could be up on top there. Could be up on top there. let's come through this bottom bit first and then go and have a look up top second. The links can go through water really well. It's not even that deep, so pretty much anything could get through there if I could not that way. Interesting columns in front of us there might be useful. That's where we're heading. Aha! That's it. That's the thing, apparently. Right. Okay. So now we had to follow. Well, I think we finished that one. What happened then? Yes, we finished that one. And now we've got another one, which is deliver the utility truck to the excavation site. Sure. What local researchers we need to find a utility truck to the excavation area. Well, that's going to be pretty challenging in itself. Where's the truck? It's down here. All right. Yes, I want the truck. Thank you. I want to enter. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a little mule. Oh, it's one of the new mule service vehicles. Okay, so let's see how we go. This should be pretty capable. It's basically the same as what we travel around in most of the time. We need to deliver this guy to the excavation site. There's our mule. Yep, same horn. But this should just be a matter of driving across the map. And getting to the same spot we were in the links. Now the interesting thing is whether this will be able to go across the same path. We will see. Probably have a bit of trouble going through that water. Don't know. Wasn't that deep. Might be okay. Certainly won't have any trouble getting up to the construction zone. Might be easy enough, or the concrete plant, or whatever it was. We might be able to use the links, give him a hand if he's stuck or whatever. Hopefully we won't tip over though. Because I think we've used the Hummer enough for today, for this map. We've crashed in the Hummer about 3 times now, so I think the Hummer is perhaps not the scout to use. Because I don't think we've tipped the links over at all. Should be pretty straightforward. Bit of a run, but pretty straightforward. He's just going to come around here. And turn left to go along the road we made. Along here a bit. Yeah, along here. Oh, late call. Go along here, and then that'll bring us along our own sealed little road. We should be able to follow exactly the same path. Uh-oh, there's a cargo truck coming the other way. We've got a lot of space on here, but we should get able to nip off on the outside. There you go. Ooh, fine, I'll bash into that. Should probably go around the outside here. Same spot that we popped out with the links, which is here. There's a few rocks there in the way, but I don't think we'll have too much trouble with the depth of the water. Going to low gear. Now this could be a bit hard though, actually, because the links only just made it up here, but we can go and get the links and tow this one up there, I think. We have to. We'll just see if he can pull up. Muley's pretty good. Is it up though? Come on. We're not getting there, are we? That's fine. We'll pull up there. Don't go anywhere. We'll go and get the links. It's just up here. All right, be like that. Links, get in. Just go back and give the little mule a hand. So it just can't quite make it up that rocky bit. What friends are for. This is going to be a bit tricky for the muley too, but he might be able to make it through there as long as we don't bump into the rocks too much. Now, where is he? He's just off here somewhere, isn't he? Oh, be like that. Up over it. So I'm going to actually try and bring him up this part here so he avoids those barrels. Yes. Going on. Come on. That. Because the links is help. The mule is helping. It worked pretty well. I don't know that the links could have done that not in towing mode. Turn him off. Up into him. Good thing we brought him up to a relatively flat spot because he didn't automatically put his handbrake on. That would have been embarrassing to see him fall back down the hill again. Alright, so the rest of this, I'm hoping, will be, oh my goodness, will be within the fuel level of the links. Just these big rocks are going to be the challenge. So I don't really want to tip over here. Know that the links would be able to stand us back up again if we did. But I'm feeling like we won't need to worry about that now because we are there. We are there. Oh, and we've got to level 17. Hooray!
These guys aren't big on wasting time. That dig is large enough to hide a pyramid. No wonder they needed that truck. Something tells me we're going to be hearing more from them. That could keep things interesting.
Very cool. Okay, so that happily finishes off 2 of those side objectives. So we've got one more to transport the cargo truck to the sinkhole, and then bring the pump to the oil spills. Okay. Or we can prepare the resources for the upcoming repairs. Now, steel pipes, we've got absolutely billions of them over here. Like 18 of them. So 11 is not going to be a problem. Can I fit 11 into that guy? I don't know. I probably can. Where's Muley? Where did I leave the mule? Just there. Let's hop in the mule. Because Mule can help to load up. We can do it together, I suppose, so it doesn't really matter. Muley can easily take 3 without a problem. He can take a few more than that with a bit of a stretch. But I reckon the semi-trailer probably fit, what do you reckon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be able to get 6 in there easily. So if we get 6 in there and then 3 in the mule, that works pretty good. Let's get 9 out. Oh no, 11 out. Oh, okay, so we need 6 in there and 5 in the mule. Oh, probably still not too bad. Bring the mule here and try and park it at a reasonable spot. It's not too much in the way of anyone else. You go like that. Oh, I'm now not in the... That's right. I'm going to then hop over to this guy. Bring him back. While I'm just sitting here, I'm going to do 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lovely. Got 11 pipes sitting there. Why do I think of the 12 days of Christmas? 11 pipes are piping. Nine slabs are slabbing. Maybe not. Try and get that around. What I'm trying to do is just get him so his rear, his tail, is nicely aligned. Whoa. Whoops, 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 whoops. That's not nicely aligned. Get your tail nicely aligned. Nearly there. I can nearly do it. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hopeless at reversing a semi-trailer, regardless of the game I'm playing. Oh, he just goes so fast. Stop going so fast. I want you to go, all right, put low gear, you silly sausage. Oh, I hate that. Now I can't get it into low gear. There's no way to get it into low gear. It's the same button that that brings out pipes. So I already put out an extra pipe now, I think, or maybe even 2. I don't know. I've lost count. So that's very, very annoying. Rightio. That'll do. Other truck, please. See how we go with putting pipes into semi-trailer. even reach the back of him there. It's as far as we can reach. No, we can't do the old snow runner trick. Let's see how we go with putting them in. Let's try something sneaky. Yeah. Oh, the problem is I can't. Oh, that's not going to work anyway. I'll forget about the sneakiness. Oh, let's just pick up. That's 2 at the moment. It'll be easy to put the 3rd one on top. See how we go with this. Ready? 4 in a moment. Sort of see we should be able to fit the others in, even though that one's a bit forward. I think it'll be okay. Is it number 5? Shuffling up. Wow, you can't use one to force another one up. Oh, I like that anyway. It's fine. I reckon we'll fit it anyway. This will be number 6 out of 11. So then we can put 3 more down the middle nicely. Look, there's 9. Seven. Number 8 and then 9. That's nice there. We need 2 more into the mule. Given that I've already got out too many, might put 3 in the mule. Leave 1 here. That'll mean then we've got a few extras in the All in the base, which might come in useful later on. We'll see. That's the one I wanted. Looks like I can reach one more. Can't reach the other one up there. So, well, I probably can if I extend them. I'm out a bit further. One more. And we'll get us 12. And we'll have one in the base. Probably be useless for anything, but you never know. Changed my mind. 2 in the base. Take all of these. That leaves us with 2 extras. And then we've still got an absolute stack here in this this spot. Don't go rolling off. It's rude. Gonna get rolling off. It's coming up back. Over this way. It's being a bit difficult now, aren't you? The other one managed to stay still. Who you were talking to. No, stay still. No, don't go rolling off. Right, you happy? Good. So you're good. Thank you. It took a minute to think about it, but then you were good. So this will get us a bunch of steel pipes into the base here. We need to get some great slabs. That got us 9. And get him out of the way. The mill. suppose. That's what I meant. So, this will give us an extra 2 in the base. Still got 5 here at the piping place. Now, in terms of strategy, it was probably better to have loaded up even more and taken as many as I possibly could over there, because then they're available everywhere on, well, at every base on the map. Whereas at the moment, I have to transport them from the pipe zone to here, which means I need the mule to make that happen. Here we go. So now we've got enough steel pipes. We want some metal, not metal beams, we want some concrete slabs. Now I know that there were some concrete slabs, not there, down here. Sitting up there underneath that crane there. So there's a bunch of them there, there's about 6 or so there. So what I might do is hop into this dude, take him over to the base, the countryside base, and then drive him down and hopefully load him up using the big crane with all of those slabs. We can then, I mean, do we need 9? So we're probably going to need another 3 or so, but I'm pretty sure that there's about 3 at the concrete facility, just fallen down a bit, so I can take the big crane up there and either this one or the mule or something else, those ones up and get them as well. But the only thing I'm a bit worried about is how well this guy will go through this sandy stuff here, given that he's not got all-wheel drive, potentially won't be able to do it. Yeah, this is a bit too hard for him. That's a pity, isn't it? Well, it was worth a try. Get out. It's definitely worth a try, but he's not going to be able to make it in there. Now it looks like he can't get out either. Maybe. The old front wheel wiggle. Right at the edge of his ability. Won't get this back a bit to get going again. It's actually movable. Bring the mule over. Get those few or something else maybe that you bring the Voron over. I think we're actually going to be... Oh, no, we're not stuck. Not really. Just thinking we are. Kind of wants to be stuck. Just needs a fraction of a help. Let's bring the mule. Mule is always best. Do exactly the same thing. Mule can jump to the countryside base. And we'll take the mule and hopefully be able to just give him a little shove. Just needs a little shove. Doesn't need much. And we should be able to do the rest of this trip. It's a solid road, really. It's just the end bit here that's where he gets into the sand pit. So we can get him back to here. It'll be fine. Need to squeeze through there. We come to this side. hopefully, and just reverse into him and go backwards a little bit. Right, should be able to go from there, I would have thought. Of course, we've now got to deal with the semi-trailer being shunted around or jackknifed around out of the way. Right up here. Actually, maybe we can turn around on this grass. We'll get better traction up here. And we get our tail out of that way without then getting ourselves lost in the sand. Liking it. Ugh. Watching the back when you're meant to be watching the front. Now we're sort of getting closer. Oh, we'll be able to turn around there. Pretty good. So if we go to there, move back a bit, it should be right for Muley to be able to come and bring us some nice concrete slabs. Let's just pull up there and then switch to Muley. Hop over, switch to Muley. Okay, so let's hop in the mule. So he can actually get there. Forgotten how hard it was to get across this little bit. Asking a lot of a non-all-wheel drive truck. So, probably no surprise. I think there's about 6 slabs here. What we might... well, let's just see, actually. We might be able to carry 6. Hello. Right there. We might even put our legs out. Right. But then we're going to hop into the crane. Because, yeah, look at that. We've got some yummy slabs right there. No? We not pick any of them up? How weird. Let's go a bit. We should be able to pick up that one. Oh, well, yeah, okay, fine. We'll pick that one up. You'll do. See if we can pop it into the tray of the mighty mule. Not a judge. That's pretty good. So let's see if we can keep the forward and back consistent. I have to change that. Now, let's pick up some of these. Starting to get worried there, we couldn't pick any of them up. haven't changed the forward and backwardness of this, we should now just be able to drop it pretty much on top of the other one. It's in. We've got quite a lot there, haven't we? You need 9. It's too far to the back. Just want to try and get this right because it'll save us time in the long run. But it may well be that we end up fiddling about with the mule anyway. Okay, so we've got at least what have we got here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 plus at least 1 down there on the front. There's another. Okay, I think we've got it. We've got another 4 after this one. So what we might do is just drop this in. It's hard to judge, isn't it? Right, let's hop into the mule. Yeah, that last one. Oh no, the last 2. Oh, they were too far in front. Oh, that's pretty. I think we'll be okay there. Yeah, slot them down. Strap them on. Off we go. So we can now give these to the semi-trailer. Come back and get the other 4. That'll give us 8 out of the 9, so we're only missing 1. That's pretty good. I would have thought that the semi-trailer should be able to carry... Oh, is it even worth it? Sorry, semi-trailer. Brought you all the way over here. Not going to use you. By the time I actually stop and move them from one to the other, I think we're not going to have saved any time, really. Maybe a fraction. In the scheme of things, might as well just bring it back with the mule. So there you go. Don't send a wayfarer to do a mule's job. Is that what they say? Oh, okay. That's 4 of them. Pretty sure there's another 4. I don't think there's another 5. But we might be lucky. It's a pity. It would have been a bit of fun to use the semi-trailer to do this, but obviously they didn't want us to be able to get the semi-trailer there. would have made putting the concrete slabs in with the big crane even trickier, because you'd have no way of fixing them if you've got them wrong. Well, I suppose you could use the big crane still, but yes, it would be a touch harder. Again, I'm going to put the legs out just in case. Switch to the big crane. Over. Oh, I think we've got 4. We might have 5. We might be lucky. Let's go up and above it. It's pretty good. It's not so good. Nice when you see it go into the tray. Problem is, as you get more on, you can't actually see it. Good height. Yep, looks like we've got 3 there still. That's good. That's the full 9. We don't have to worry about the other ones up at the concrete plant at the moment. Do that later. Right. Still not quite. Three. Okay. Just. We've got the last one here. That's fantastic. So we've got 9. That's pretty cool. Right, that's all we've got there. Pretty good. This will give us the other 5 we need. pretty cool. Didn't have to make any. Looking good. Might bring the... I don't know where to put the Wayfarer at the moment. We might bring him back to the harbour base. Just in case. Not that it really matters, because we can switch him from base to base very easily. Probably could just leave him there, I suppose. So that gives us 9 of those. So if we look at the map now, we should be able to complete this task. Transfer resources. Yes. And there we go. We have transferred the resources ready for, I don't know, somebody to do something. All right. Okay, so we got a little bit of time left, but not a lot. What we might do is this one. Deliver that vehicle there. Yeah, I want to get into him, thanks. Thank you. Right. Okay, so there's an Azov. So we'll see how we go. We may or may not manage to deliver this. Check out that bulldozer too. We're definitely going to be using him. But we may not be able to deliver this until we've added a bit of sand on the road, I reckon. But we'll see how we go. We might be lucky. It's not a heavy weight that he's pulling. Sneak through there. Sneak. Sneak. So this thing going to take me out the gate. Right, so this is the same way we came.
Not many folk like cleaning up their own mess, like these oil spills, and even fewer like cleaning up someone else's mess. So you have the right to grumble. But there's something to keep in mind. You're not cleaning up after someone. You're helping Mother Nature. I keep telling this to myself every night. And sometimes I even fall asleep. The magic of self-suggestion.
Oh, I worry about you, Kelly, sometimes. Oh, that was a bit of a bump. I don't know what we hit there, but bumped into something. Fight our way over here. Man, it's pretty solid. So we've just got to deliver this truck down to pretty much where the Hummer is. Oh, boy. Obviously it has a very low nose. I think that's just around the corner here. See, so that's been quite an achievable path. But we might be okay not to even have to do any. Oh, it depends what truck, I suppose, is coming. This one seems to be pretty good now. This is the tricky bit. Get down here without falling over. Or just get down here at all. Nice. Don't fall over. Good. Naughty little Hummer getting in the way. Might just take that Hummer back to the base, actually, I think. Come on. At least we don't have to get this thing back out of here again. Oh, it will not turn. Look at that. Absolutely no grip. Ta-da! Come back for a thorough cleanup. Are we pumping it out? Is that what? Yes, look at that. It's going. The oil spill is being pumped out. All right. Oh, yes. Look at that. So it's now much less stuff there. Okay. Look at all that mess down there, though. Assume that's all. Oh, look at it all. Lots of blues. So if we wanted to have any metal, there's an absolute bucket load of it there. Anyway, maybe not. Now, while I'm here, you are just useless. So you're going home. And I think you can go right back to the countryside base. And you can go in there. Right. And we'll not talk about you again. Meanwhile, I don't know what to do with you. I'm just going to put you in the harbour base for the minute. I think. Not sure about this. In fact, we might do the same thing. We might put him away because it doesn't cost us anything. So getting him out, putting him in is fine. In fact, it just frees up the map a little bit. I'm sure in hard mode that would cost money and generally be annoying, but we're not doing hard mode. All right, so next thing is to... so these are the two... they need routes and they need power. And this side one is a pump to the oil spill. And I think that's a bit of a... It's a muley one to take the pump from here... the oil spill. Okay, so let's hop in the mule and bring it over to the other base. Then we might just bring it over and then that's probably about it, I think. It's a pretty good stopping spot. I'll bring the muley over where that pump is and then tomorrow we'll load it up and carry on because I think we're pretty much hit a reasonable stopping spot. I don't think it'll take us very long to take this there either, by the way. So that'll be a nice thing to knock over first thing tomorrow. And tomorrow, probably going to be mostly a whoa. Yeah. Out of the way. Mostly out of the way. Yeah, tomorrow will be a delivery day, but also a cable laying day. I love cable laying. We'll probably find a few more tasks to do as well. Oh, sorry, God. God, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? Man. Look where you're going, Weasel. I blame Bob for that one. So we'll just pop in here and park. It's a good spot. Turn the engine off. I think that's a good spot for today. So the next thing we'll do is this, bringing the pump to the oil spills. And then tomorrow we'll hop into the cable layer. And we'll start, yes, we'll connect some, we'll have to run a cable up to him. I reckon we're going to have to come from down here. So, yeah, so we'll run a cable up here. Somewhere. Pretty much the path I just did, I suppose. Him, and then we'll just keep on running that cable up to there. That will give us power to both of those spots. Both the Canyon gas holder and the Oasis gas holder. Yeah, nice. Anyway, that will be tomorrow. So, today, we've done super well. Been all over the place and achieved a lot. Anyway, though, that's it for now. So let's just see where we're up to. I reckon we're probably 60%. Maybe not. We'll be close to that, though. the suspense. 66. 66%. Look at us go. Go us. So 6 days, and we've got to 66% here in Sojourn. Fantastic. All right, anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today. I've had a ball today. That's been a really fun day. So we've achieved a lot, got some stuff done. Always good. Otherwise, that's it for now. So hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow, where we'll pick up where we left off and hopefully knock over a couple more tasks. That's it for now. Bye-bye.